All right, welcome back. We're on chapter 4, lesson 7. You can join me on page 169 in your big math book. So this is one of those strategies that definitely wasn't taught to myself or your parents when they were in school, and it may seem a bit tedious to students who grasp division very easily, but it's actually a very good strategy for students who don't grasp division that easily. So let's get into it. John is building a backyard pizza oven with an arch opening. He has 72 bricks, that's important. He will place 6 bricks at a time as he builds. If he arranges the bricks in piles of 6, how many piles will he have? That's our question. So 72 bricks, piles of 6. So you can use counters. We have counters, so if you'd like to use some counters, let me know. But we begin with 72 counters and we subtract 6 counters. So if we had 72 and we subtract 6, how many are we going to have left over? Well, we're going to need to borrow and regroup. So that's going to be 6 and 6. So we're going to have 66, and again, I'm using my mouse. I did get my pen working. Let me try it again. Okay. Record the subtraction on grid paper as shown. Record the number of counters left and the number of times you subtracted. So we subtracted 1 time, and we got 66. And I like using the grid paper to line up my place values, so 1 6 in the ones place, 1 6 in the tens place. And then if we subtract 6 again, now I've subtracted 6 twice, once here and once here. And now I'm down to 60. I subtract 6 again. That would be 3 times. That's an ugly 3, I apologize. And we have to borrow. It makes 4, 54. Now, the question here on part C is, can you reach 0 evenly? Explain. Well, can 6, well, we know it can go into 60 evenly, so I'm going to say yes. And the reason I know that, yes, because, again, I excuse my handwriting, but listen to what I'm saying rather than maybe look at my exact writing, because yes, that's supposed to be a U, but yes, because I know, excuse me, 6 goes into 60 10 times. Count the number of times you subtracted 6 counters. So we subtracted 6 counters 3 times in this example problem to get to 54. So there are, now I believe here, see, this is one of those things where we're not quite sure exactly what they, quote unquote, they want, but I believe what they want here is the exact answer. So if I subtracted 6 3 times to get 54, well, 6 can go into 54. That gets me back to a basic math fact of 9 times 6 is 54. So if I subtract 6 9 more times, that would get me to 0. 9 plus 3 times would give me 12 piles. Now again, what strategy can we use to check our answer? The quotient that we find is the most important part. Okay, the quotient is the most important. So I take my answer, my quotient, 12, whoops, and I multiply it times my divisor, which remember in the beginning of the problem was 6. I can break this up using mental math. 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 2 is 12, which gives me 72 when I add those two partial products up. So yes, 12 piles of 6 bricks checks out. Alright, thank you, and I'll see you on the next video. Focus, attitude, initiative, listen.